downstairs.
Yeah, I just need them.
PSNH power selector. All right.
Thank you.
Got it on for the checkpoint.
I have one non-public, just so you know.
I still have that. Right, because there was nothing going on here. Okay, Rob should be able to order it for you, right? 3:30.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, I said to show him something real quick.
All right, it is 3:30. I'm going to call the meeting to order. Roll call, Brian.
Here.
Sue is absent and Smith is present. We're going to have one non-public session. I'm going to make a motion to go into non-public under RSA 91A32A. Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, Brian.
Yes.
Yes, Smith is yes. We're in non-public session 1.
3:30.
Okay, I make a motion to re-enter the public meeting.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Make a motion to seal the non-public minutes from session 1. Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
So I have a package from the chief. This is for a routine speed DUI grant that they always do. Also within that is a speed radar display trailer, which you see on the side of the highway, which is, you can use it for, you know about this, warning sign.
Yeah, you can have it as long as it has something to do with speed, drive safe. You can put whatever message you want.
Right.
So for example, fireworks, July 4th.
Right.
Fishing derby on this date. Anything that we want to, road closed this time, so if we're doing a pipe somewhere.
Right. And this is a 75% grant reimbursement from the state of New Hampshire Highway Safety Grant Program. We wouldn't have to expend the funds till January next budget cycle, correct? But we have to get this into motion now.
Correct.
So total amount, what is that page?
Page 2 or?
Yep. Total is $38,000. The grant would be $28,000. Out of pocket's about $10,000. I'm rounding. Just making sure I'm not missing anything.
I believe the $38,000 is for the police detail grant and the 2 sign grants.
Right, I'm just trying to find that breakdown.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. But 41. No, it's not actually. It's $38,000 for the 2 speed radar displays. The grant is about $28,000. The traffic grant amount is $13,000. Oh, so it's 41 total. It's 28. Okay. So it's 41,000 total in grant. 13 for the traffic enforcement, speed DUI, and 28,000 for the speed signs.
That's
That's
what I
correct.
recall.
Yep, that's right. So I'll make a motion to approve this.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
I don't know if Chief told you on these too, but they have anti-theft. Anyone walks near them, it takes a picture.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Brian, you gotta sign here.
Yep.
And just double check, make sure you didn't miss something, because there's a lot of initials.
Sure.
I have a water sewer warrant in the amount of $98.27. It's for map 91, lot 40. Make a motion to approve this.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Brian, you gotta sign that.
Yep.
That's all I got there. That's all I got. Rest of it'll go downstairs. You guys got anything else for up here?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to do it upstairs or downstairs. I wanted to remind you about 4 Royal Circle and taking a vote to burn that pending.
Correct. Yeah, I can just do that now and get it out of the way. So 4 Royal Circle is a zoning enforcement case we had to clean up the property. The highway crew cleaned up the property. It's gonna get billed back to the property owner. This is a court case that the town prevailed on. Part of that has an old mobile home on it. It's not a manufactured home, it's an old mobile home, pre-1976. The court says to remove it, destroy it. So the fire department wants to utilize it for a burn exercise for training.
Yep.
The fire academy already came and looked at it. They said it's great. We just have to do some testing on it first for asbestos, which we've ordered.
Yep.
Once that comes back, either way, if it's asbestos, they're gonna abate it. If not, then they're gonna burn it. But they want a motion from the board, and we have to give them a copy of the court order. So I make a motion to authorize the fire department to use the mobile home for a training burn exercise at 4 Royal Circle.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Alright. So, and that'll also save us, actually save the landowner some money in disposal fees.
Right.
So,
That's great.
and they're always looking for training live, you know,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, always looking for something live for training, so this is perfect for them.
I have one more thing.
Yeah.
I did receive a complaint about the ambulance. I get some from time to time. I vetted it pretty well by contacting John Hatch from the ambulance company and the 3 fire chiefs. The conclusion is it's kind of an unfounded complaint and it's due to staffing. I felt it was my duty to bring it to you.
Yep.
But all the correspondence is in there to let you draw your own conclusion. I'm not recommending any action at this time.
Take this back. I think you can take
Yeah,
that.
perfect.
So you're saying this is unfounded?
Well, I'll let the chief's words. I shouldn't comment further, but
Okay. Okay, I got it from,
none of the 3 chiefs really recommended that the board do anything at this point. Just acknowledging
Yeah.
some issues with the call-outs, but that they communicated enough in advance where it was able to be covered by the fire departments. So,
fire chiefs don't have an issue according to their email responses.
yeah, I work for you, so I brought it to you, but I
Yeah.
did the due diligence
I mean,
there.
the fire chiefs are boots on the ground, they deal with this stuff all the time, they don't have an issue with it, so I don't see how the board, I have no,
Yeah, no, I've talked to like all 3 chiefs in
Yeah.
the last 6 months, probably 3 times, and there's never been any entanglement with
Okay.
the ambulance.
so we'll just let it lie for now, and
Perfect.
unless something changes, we'll address it in the future. Alright, I'm done.
I got, so as long as you guys are okay, October 11th is the Friday before, so Columbus Day. The Tuesday after Columbus Day, the highway department will go back on 8s. That's within the union contract, it's 2 weeks either side of September 30th. If you guys are okay with that, that's what we did last year. I'm gonna do that now, if
Yeah.
you guys are right with that. The other thing I wanna tell you guys, we went to a Public Works Convention down in Marlboro, Mass. We got a lot of good contacts for signs. Speaking of that, we went around and we're doing an inventory of signs that we have gone right now. We have lost, I don't want to put a number on it, but there's hardly any signs in the bays. And those were all new in the spring. As a board and as a public works director, we really need to ensure those signs are up for safety purposes and for deliveries and stuff. But this is the point when I make this order, this is going to be very, very expensive. We've already spent the sign budget. So my question is to you guys, like, is this one of the things that we have to say we have to do? Or what do we do?
How much money are we talking about?
I don't know, I can get that to you, but I would say 10,000 maybe.
I mean, we have no choice, you gotta have street signs. I mean, people keep stealing them, I don't know what the remedy is.
We have something for the next ones that should prevent it,
Okay, good.
so.
Yeah, you got, I mean, Brian, you in agreement, we need street signs, I mean, people get deliveries.
It shouldn't, probably won't prevent it, but it will, after a few people get caught, I've been working with the chief.
Good.
Then maybe it
Well,
will.
that's just it, hopefully some get caught, get prosecuted, and then,
Yeah.
and then the thefts go down.
So what I'm gonna try to do is all the ones that are necessary right now, the ones that say like, curve ahead or something
Yeah.
like that, we'll wait till January when we have the
Yeah,
money.
those are not as much a priority as the name.
The road signs and the stop signs will,
Yeah,
okay.
good.
You've already kind of looked at this, I can hand it to Brian, or you can pass it around.
Yeah, I've looked at it already.
The town's trying to, well, there's the idea to get rid of some of this old equipment through a silent auction, so I'll make sure everybody, the board votes to authorize it. I know I'm just bringing that on you if you need
No,
to
it's
take it with you. You can.
No, that's all right.
It's pretty straightforward.
It's all the equipment we
Yeah,
don't
it's
use.
really nice
We
stuff.
do this almost every year we do this, don't we, auction off?
Done it a couple times.
We've been a couple, yeah, we figured that twice.
Every couple of years.
That's awesome. Where can I have that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want a motion for that, to
Well,
put
it's
that?
up to you. Yes, please.
I make a motion to authorize the town administrator to post for the silent auction for the used town equipment.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
And you are okay with the time frame I
Yeah.
gave? Okay.
Yep.
What was it?
October 15th by 3 p.m.
Is that okay or no? Yeah, I had sent you the draft, I think. I hope.
You want a
I
different
included-
date?
Yeah, that's up to you.
No, that's good, that's almost,
It's more than 2 weeks.
yeah, it's more than 2 weeks, yeah, that's,
Just
we
the
gotta get
second,
rid of it before winter, because we're not doing that again. We did in the middle of winter.
would the second Wednesday in November be better? So.
Anything else before I recess?
No.
You good?
Good.
You guys are good? Okay, I recess to 4:15.
409.
That's real time as usual.
You won't?
I'll be there for the meeting, but after that.
It's 460.
Okay, it's 4:16. I'm going to reconvene the meeting from the recess. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'll open the meeting to the first public input. Frank, it's just you, Frank. You got nothing? I got nothing. Okay, you got nothing. I'm gonna go on to some red folder documents. Brian, I think you just have minutes. We got light business today.
I have the Selectmen's work session and meeting minutes from Monday, September 16th. Make a motion, we approve these minutes.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So I have the Town of Ossipee check voucher totals for this payroll week ending 9/21. Total payroll was $46,946.48. Total AP was $38,366.20. Total amount is $85,312.68. Make a motion to approve this.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
That's it for the red folder, nice and light. We're gonna go on the old business. We discussed a lot upstairs, you guys got anything else? So I guess it's kind of new business. So we had the RFP out for the renovation of the new future police department. We only have one bid. I'm gonna open it up.
Who's it from?
We'll find out when we open it. It's sealed, Frank.
Oh, okay.
Kind of nerve-wracking only having one.
I know, the thing is, that was advertised for how many weeks?
We did 3 weeks, I
We
think.
only had 2 people look at it.
Everybody's so busy.
Everyone's so busy, contractors. This is for 43 Chickville Road. This is from CR Development. A general contractor located at 31 Friar Tuck Way in Wolfboro. I'm not going to get into all the details. I'm just going to find you a dollar amount. Total work, mind you, everyone that bid on this went and looked at it. Total amount is $83,200. Let's see if I'm missing anything. TJ, you want to come look at this?
Yep.
Is that material and labor?
I can, yeah. I can, without even looking at it, I can give, because we talked with them when they were there,
Yeah.
and the other people that come, kind of an overview for Frank, everybody listening to this. They're gonna move some doors around to make more use of the space there. The chief can speak on it too. He pretty much set it up the way he needs it to give him more of a secure place to do interviews or whatever he has to do. They're gonna make 2 offices soundproof. They're gonna do a new floor in there, high traffic vinyl floor. And the biggest cost of all that is making the upstairs a floor so that all the evidence can go there. They have a lot of evidence and it's heavy. And we don't want to do it the wrong way and then have to do it again. So they're gonna pretty much overbuild it. And then it is making a secretary's window, so when you walk in, and putting it was like a fireproof wall, right, Chief, around the furnace, because that's going to be behind the secretary.
Yes.
And I think that was it, correct? The flooring, move the stuff around. And then that's phase 1, and then phase 2 will be down the road when they make more of the offices in the garage space.
I mean, my opinion is obviously I hate one bid, but we're stuck between a rock and a hard place. I mean, they got to get into the new building. The goal was by November, and here we are. I mean, what's your opinion on it?
Yeah, no,
We really don't have much of a choice. I mean,
The biggest benefit I see, and the chief sees, if getting them out of the police departments, will probably be able to sell it when they're out.
well, that's obviously the goal, right? You sell the old.
You can't show it when there's police stuff in there, so.
So, are you comfortable with a motion on this?
yeah, the scope of the practice for it's the.
So I make a motion to accept the bid.
John, you have a question?
I was gonna ask a question.
Go ahead, Frank, go ahead, ask a question.
What are they gonna do to secure the building?
It's all got
Are
it.
they gonna put bars in and
So the
stuff?
evidence, or just the whole building itself?
Yeah, the whole building.
I think, I talked to TJ about it, they can do bars, the town guys can work on the bars for the downstairs, but evidence is gonna be on the second floor.
It's gonna be what?
On the second floor.
On
No
second
windows.
floor. Okay, good.
Yes, no
Thank you.
windows, a secured door.
That's all I wanted to know.
Yep.
Yeah, they did the bars, I believe Neil did them years ago, those guys did them for the police department now in the garage. So if you look in the garage, you can see those bars, we probably could use those.
Are they gonna have, are they gonna have the lock up there too?
Yes.
Oh, they are.
That
Okay.
building has a
Huh?
that building has a very secure alarm system in it.
Yeah, I know it is.
State-of-the-art one, and it's got,
We just gotta put the bits and the pieces back into it.
Oh, okay.
Because when the electric company left, they took some
You
pieces.
know what I'm talking about? I mean, we don't have a lockup on the one now.
No.
No. So, but we're gonna have one on this one?
Like a temporary holding facility?
Yeah, that's
No.
awesome.
No, jail cell, no.
Oh, that's what I meant.
We don't know. We're so close to the county facility, there's
So you
no.
just bring it over there?
Yeah,
Okay,
there's no need for
that's all I wanted to know.
Okay, no more questions on it, Frank?
Nope.
Go ahead.
What's your existing bidding process? Do you have to have more than one bid?
No.
Okay, thank you.
And we have the right to actually,
Accept or refuse.
accept or refuse any bid, yeah.
Did you need any data from me, John? You mentioned something.
No, we're good on that. All right, I make a motion to accept this bid of $83,200. $200 from CR Development as presented.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
It's crazy. I mean, it's a sign of the time. Every contractor is just, they're busy.
To make that clear, that doesn't include the electrician
I
and
know.
the HVAC.
I know, what are you gonna do? All right,
Did that have a time frame for completion?
Yeah, November 1st.
Really? To start or finish?
Just finish, start October 1st.
I missed that. Oh, that's good.
make sure am I missing anything here? No?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, yeah, I'll do that next. All right, so I'm gonna move on to, this is a new old business, so many of you know out in the public, we've had this long-standing battle over the old Main Street building, 15 Maltonville Road, which is a town-owned building, by the way. It was never owned by Main Street, even though Main Street occupied it. We, as a board, voted to not fund them the $2,500, which is our right as the governing body. I'm not going to get into all the RSAs on it, but that's the jurisdiction of this board. And the law is written that way because we may have insight to things that the general public doesn't. So the law gives us the authority to fund it or not. As you know, we chose not to fund it, and we've had valid reasons. So we have a letter here from the Attorney General, Department of Justice, which is addressing the improprieties that have been acted upon by Lynn Clark, the current president of the Main Street program. Lynn Clark has been acting rogue and in violation of the organization's bylaws and state law when it comes to operating as the Main Street program. This is the letter from the AG that I'm going to read into the record at this moment. This is dated September 23rd, 2024. It's addressed to Lynn Clark at 1 Royal Circle, Center, Ossipee, New Hampshire, 03814. RE, New Hampshire, Department of Justice Charitable Trust Unit Investigation of the Ossipee Revitalization Group, Incorporated. Ms. Clark, the New Hampshire DOJ Charitable Trust Unit has received a number of communications regarding the Ossipee Revitalization Group, aka Ossipee Main Street. These communications include allegations that various governance actions, including your alleged appointment as president and as board member, director of the organization, as well as the alleged termination of other directors, were not in accordance with the Ossipee Revitalization Group bylaws. Further, CTU, it's a charitable trust unit of the DOJ, received a complaint that without legal authorization you began litigation. She sued the town on Ossipee Revitalization Group's behalf against the Ossipee Board of Selectmen in Carroll County Superior Court. As a result of these complaints, CTU sent emails dated September 9th, 2024 and September 17th, 2024, requiring the Ossipee Revitalization Group's directors, i.e. Main Street, as identified in its most recent annual report, including yourself, to attend a video conference with the CTU, which is the DOJ, on September 20th, 2024. You received a copy of this on September 17th, 2024, email that specified all board members listed are required to attend this meeting, and you left a message for Kelly Walter and CTU shortly before the meeting, but failed to attend the meeting itself. As a result, in accordance with RSA 7:24-25, this week, the CTU is issuing a subpoena requiring your attendance at a meeting to be held on Friday, October 11th, 2024 at 3 p.m. at the New Hampshire Department of Justice office at 1 Granite Place, Concord, New Hampshire. This subpoena will also require you to procure all records in your possession regarding the Ossipee Revitalization Group to CTU on or before Monday, October 7th, 2024. While the CTU's investigation is ongoing, you should not conduct any operations on the Ossipee Revitalization Group's behalf. If you continue to do so in accordance with the CTU's common law and statutory authority under RSA 7:20, CTU will take all necessary actions to cease such activity. I have copied the directors who attended the meeting on September 20th, 2024, as well as attorney Matthew Surge, who represents the Ossipee Board of Selectmen in the pending litigation. Upon receipt of this communication, please contact Kelly Walter to arrange the production of records and confirm that you will cease all activity on Ossipee Revitalization Group's behalf until the CTU has lawfully investigated the organization's governance and operations. So it's unfortunate that we got to this point, but one board member, i.e. the president, does not have any authority, just like Brian or I don't have any authority without the actions of the board. That's called going rogue. And that's what Lynn Clark has done for the last several months. She's wasted taxpayer money on the tune of approximately $7,000 fighting this in court, but ultimately we're going to prevail because we're right. And we have the law on our side, so that's it. Any questions or comments, Brian?
No, it was CC'd to Mark McConkey, Misty Ryder, and our attorney.
Cool. So that's a public record. If anybody wants to come and read it, they're more than welcome to read it. Oh, I also think, being that this town has, many people in the public think that the Board of Selectmen have been acting wrong or not following the law or the process. That's completely contrary to the truth. Again, the truth is on our side. I think this letter should be put out into the public domain. I believe it should be put on the town webpage for the public to read, because we've been attacked in multiple ways, both in the public forum and behind the scenes, and I think the public should have a right to read this. So I make a motion to have this letter available on the town webpage for the viewing public to read.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Being, Mr. Chairman,
Yep.
being that this is a sensitive matter
Yep.
to sort, or a divisive one to some degree, would the board give any input as to how to title that document on the?
I don't have to think about that, unless you have an idea, but I think we can talk about that, or I can leave it up to you. Or I'm here quite often. If Brian doesn't object, you and I can discuss that in your office.
No, I feel like it's a public document that is the public has a right to see it, just like we post anything else on the
What
town.
I think you can brainstorm on the title.
Okay.
Anyway, next meeting will be October 7th, 2 weeks. That's the start of budget season. And then from there will be every week until the budget season's over, budget process is over. That's all I have. Anything? No? So, nothing further? Frank, last public input? Nothing? Being nothing, I make a motion. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Ed, go ahead.
The meeting mentioned in the letter about, in the AG's, is that a public meeting or is that going to be a private meeting?
I can't answer that. I'm not sure.
Is it a video conference meeting or is
No,
it
this is
on-site?
this is an in-person subpoena to appear in person. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, being nothing further, I make a motion to adjourn. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
4:31.
Here's the, TJ, do you want
TJ's
this?
gonna take that.
Yeah. I'll actually call, all right.
We gotta definitely make a scan of that, that's a public,
Yeah, I'll-
I mean, everything's public, but that's a very important
Right.
document.
No, that's gotta go on the
We can
file.
run it through the scanner right now. or-
Yeah, we got something.